Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Today, we have a legendary company that ARK Invest has been adding to their portfolio. Considering they are soon to launch their ARKX Space-oriented ETF, we think that this will also be part of the new ETF as well. We're talking about Lockheed Martin, the massive aerospace manufacturer. SpaceX and Blue Origin have been grabbing all the headlines lately. The large aerospace contractors still have technical experience and projects that are beyond the new startup's reach. With the new renaissance of satellites and manned space exploration, along with a military reboot of aircraft and VTOLs, Lockheed Martin looks to be a strong participant in the latest air and space chapter. So stay with us as we overview Lockheed Martin, what they have to offer, and how their recent activity could be the start of something special. Welcome back, everyone. If you enjoy our content and if you find it helpful, then make sure to like the video down below, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell notification so that you can be notified every time we post a new video. And don't forget to comment down below with your thoughts on Lockheed Martin and how the company might evolve over the next few years. For those of you who are new here, my name is Mark, and I am an exponential, transformative technology enthusiast. Along with my co-host Kevin, we explore the technology and business revolutions that are happening all around us and look for opportunities to invest in them. So, who is Lockheed Martin, and why is ARK Invest perceiving them to be an exponentially transformative company? Well, Lockheed Martin is a global security and aerospace company that employs approximately 110,000 people worldwide. So what do most people think of when they think of Lockheed Martin? Usually it's F-16 fighters. Lockheed Martin makes them, and they're still the most popular fighter jets in the world. The F-35 stealth fighters are probably on there as well, as the F-35 is the 21st century successor to the F-16. Hardly a month goes by these days without a new F-13 sales contract being announced somewhere in the world. And just last month, Lockheed was awarded a $2.6 billion contract related to the F-35. $1.3 billion of that was related to procurement, logistics services, and training services around the F-35. In fact, the F-35 is planned to be active until 2070. This means that Lockheed Martin has a wide moat and will be fulfilling services and maintenance contracts for many decades to come. Although their debt levels appear to be high, they have plenty of cash flow to offset that for a long time. That leaves room for them to invest and grow into the final frontier, space. Lockheed Martin has been thinking a lot about space lately, and if investors really want to understand this stock, they need to start thinking about space too. In Lockheed Martin's Q3 2020 earnings report, and on the earnings conference call that followed it, space as a business segment got mentioned no fewer than 47 times, both by management and also by the analysts who follow the company. This is something that's on the top of mind and a concern these days with the visibility and growth of SpaceX. They want to know what satellite launches are coming, how competitive they are, upcoming manned and unmanned space program contracts with NASA and Space Force, and the Pentagon missions. Space-related activities are growing fast and will represent billions of dollars for all new companies that get involved going forward. By viewing the most recent financial results, it wouldn't appear that space would be the company's future. Out of Lockheed Martin's four main divisions, space grew the slowest in Q3 of 2020, with revenue just rising 6%. And space was the only one of the four divisions to show a decline in operating profits, down 20% year over year. Obviously, this is not great news. Competition from SpaceX is clearly impacting their business revenue and the profit margins of their crucial alliance with Boeing. But the executive sees their opportunity differently. Lockheed's chief financial officer, Kenneth Posenried, has high hopes that space is going to be their highest growth business area going forward. This is especially true of their classified space work for the Pentagon. The classified space arena is really a wide open field. According to CEO James Tacklett, our space business is again the clear leader in this area, and we're really putting out some fantastic products that I think are really unmatched in the industry. Additionally, he sees growth opportunities in building out a 5G architecture in orbital satellites. They recently signed a space transport layer missile defense contract worth $200 million to develop initial data transport capabilities for the first generation of the National Defense Space Architecture, and predicts Lockheed will be able to demo the new satellite system in just 2 years. And recent Space Force contracts secure a place for ULA, which is Boeing and Lockheed's partnership, in a space launch through 2027. That should generate about $3.3 billion to be split between Boeing and Lockheed. Meanwhile, Lockheed is moving to address SpaceX's incursion into satellite businesses by building a $350 million, 266,000 square foot gateway center to build a spectrum of satellites from micro to macro that communicate with frontline troops, explore other planets, and support unique missions, and to build them faster, smarter, and more affordable for our customers. According to Morningstar, Lockheed's 3 most significant growth opportunities are the F-35 sustainment, a sizable potential contract for future vertical lift programs as the Pentagon phases out and brings in a new generation of helicopters, and also the hypersonic missiles and missile defense programs. The recent Aerojet Rocketdyne acquisition that was made last month for $4.4 billion, which was huge news, should significantly beef up the company's rocket and space offerings. In fact, that was the new CEO of the company's first big announcement. So that should help going forward against SpaceX and also help their defense and space programs. And speaking of space for the longer term, beyond these 3, the Orion NASA spacecraft contracts should grow. The Orion is a spacecraft that will take humans deep into space. No other spacecraft in development has the technology needed for the extremes of deep space, such as life support, navigation, communications, radiation shielding, and the world's largest heat shield that will protect astronauts and help them return home safely. Lockheed Martin is the prime contractor building the Orion space capsule. The project is in the production phase for a finalized contract for 6 Orion spacecraft missions, expandable to 12 in total. The first spacecraft delivered on this contract, the Artemis 3, is planned to carry the first woman and the next man to the moon in 2024. Orion is a critical part of the agency's Artemis program to build a sustainable presence on the lunar surface and to prepare us to move on to Mars. In terms of finances, Lockheed has produced over a 21% annual total return and a 14% yearly increase in dividend increases over the past 10 years. In fiscal year 2020, results showed sales, operating profit, cash flow, and backlogs reaching record levels. These results demonstrate outstanding operational performance in a challenging environment. While they do have significant long-term debt, it is well covered by operating cash flow. As the largest defense contractor and the major contractor for the upcoming Orion space program, along with the Space Force contracts and their $4 billion purchase of the Aerojet Rocketdyne, Lockheed may be a significantly underappreciated space company, given the spotlight that SpaceX has grabbed. ARK Invest realizes that the new space era and initiatives would not be possible without the extensive knowledge and technical prowess that Lockheed Martin possesses. Space is a long-term play with plenty of room for multiple participants. There is no reason to think that Lockheed's growth in this sector should not see rapid growth in the years to come. Now, I would love to hear from you on what you think of Lockheed's prospects for space. Please let us know by posting a comment below, and thanks for watching our video. I look forward to seeing you in our next recording.